everybody, welcome back to today's video. We are back at the Roseburg Indoor for another race. It is the Winter Showdown. We were victorious at this event last year. We led most of the 40 laps and parked it in victory lane. Now tonight, I think we have about 15 cars, so a little bit lower than we did, and this is just gonna be a fun weekend. We're off from Red Bluff all of January, so we have to have somewhere to race. I'm in my own cart tonight, swing around this way. We got the 450 running. It's on the side of the car, it's ripping. We ran some laps earlier today for practice and it was really flying around there. So this is night one of the event. We have heat races and the pole shuffle tonight, and then tomorrow we have the A-main event, and I'm pretty sure everyone's gonna be in the show. And of course, tonight in both heats, Carly is in there next to me, so it's gonna be fun racing with my sibling, and she's gonna be running double duty between the 250 and the open. Let's get tonight started. Hot laps are gonna be out first. Just got done with our practice sessions here at the Roseburg Indoor. The track feels very good. I think it's gonna be around the high side for at least the first set of heat races. It feels very hard. I think it's gonna be slick tonight, at least by the pole shuffle, and it's gonna be a tire game. Now where my four-stroke is really gonna succeed is off the corner and down the straightaway. I feel like I have so much straightaway speed and go, I'm almost wheeling a lot off the corner, and then in the center of the corner, as long as I can get through, I think I can keep my speed up, but sometimes I've noticed I have to slow down so much to get the car rotated, or I'm just not able to keep it wound up like a two-stroke. But really, we will only be able to tell in this next heat race. I start second row outside, and guess who starts inside of me? Carly starts inside of me with her Truck Shop Motors CR500. So she's gonna be running pretty good. We'll see if she can get the jump or I can get the jump, but really it's just about following in line, getting a good heat race, and starting off our weekend strong. In yesterday's video, I showed you guys my new racing gloves. These are from Velocity. I called them Velocita and I got a few comments on it. I totally messed it up. These are Velocity race gear. They are not Velocita. So if you want to go rewatch yesterday's video, if you haven't seen it, I called them Velocita gloves. These are Velocity and they're from Pit Stop USA, which their link is in the description below. Anyway, let's get into our first heat race of the night. The goal is to win or run second. Heat race number one is in the books. Carly, where'd you run?
Third.
Carly ran third. Unfortunately, she got stuck on the bottom on the start, and there's nowhere to really go. The top has so much more momentum, but at least she got rolling. She stayed right where she finished. I just took a little bit too long getting into second. I don't know. Was deciding whether to do the bottom or the top, and I just got a little too indecisive and was not able to figure out where to go. So about 4 or 5 laps in, I got into second. If anything, I felt like I made up a little bit of ground once I found a rhythm and the right line to run. So now Carly's done with the open. She's back in the 250 where she ran second in her heat. So double duty, very, very busy for Carly tonight. But we came home second in our heat. I think we can win the next one, which will be probably top 3 in points for the shuffle. I also have some fans who want to be in the video. Buddy, what's your name?
Logan.
Logan, and this is your first trip to Roseburg, correct?
Yeah.
He just got his new TH hat today too. I'm wearing his hat. What's your race team called?
LJP Racing.
LJP Racing. What's your name, buddy?
Jackson.
Jackson, and what class do you race?
Beginner.
Beginner box stock.
Hi.
What's your name, buddy?
Hunter Ranger.
Hunter, nice to meet you guys. These two, this is their first time being in the video, and I think you've been in a vlog before, right? Down at Red Bluff. So we're gonna get heat race number 2 started, starting front row outside. I should be in the pole shuffle. Yes, we should be one of the highest starting spots. Just got done with heat race number 2. Went front row outside to the win. The 4-stroke power is really, really good here, especially on starts. You guys know those things just have so much torque, and you can really just pull on those CR500s. Now, I think the one spot where I was losing speed is in the center of the corner, and I talked a little bit about that earlier in the video. I feel that I just can't keep it, I can't drive it as hard as I want to, so we're gonna work on a few things with the setup. I felt like the car was good the first few laps, but it just faded and faded and faded because of how slick the track is and with the tire compound we are running. In Outlaw karts, when the track gets slick, you definitely want to go to harder tire compounds so it'll heat up and last on longer runs. The soft compounds will literally only last maybe 3 or 4 laps, and then it's just gonna fade, fade, and fade. And even in an 8-lap heat race, that can really bite you. Pole shuffle will be up next. I'll keep you updated on where we ended up in points. I think we're gonna be top 3 though. So we're going out for the pole shuffle next. We just got done with heat races. I ended up 2nd highest in points out of 15 cars. Carly just missed the shuffle. She was 11th in points, so I think she's gonna start on the pole, the B, or whatever they decide to do. In case you guys have never done a pole shuffle or do not know what that is. So 10th in points is gonna go up against 9th in points to start it off, and then whoever wins is gonna go against 8th, then 7th, 6th, and it's just gonna go down the line. This is Johnny right here. We got 4th, 3rd. I'm in 2nd in points. So the pole shuffle is gonna go out next. Johnny, what are your thoughts? How you gonna do? How's your car been? I know you got the right front ripped off earlier.
Yeah, I got the right front smoked off. Partially my fault, partially the other guy's fault, but it's okay. No, 2nd heat race was good. Won it after I gave it away to start, which wasn't good, and then won it back in the end, and then now we start 5th in this deal.
I'm expecting to see you.
I hope
for the battle.
Do. God, I hope you do. It's gonna be so great. I'm gonna turn you just like you did me.
Yes.
It's payback.
So the worst I can start is 3rd, the worst he can start is 6th. I'm expecting him to be a little bit higher up than that, but pole shuffle will be up next. This is how it works, and yeah, it'll be exciting. We haven't ran a pole shuffle in about a year. So the weather here in Oregon is a little less than ideal. It has been raining all day. It seems like we had a little bit of a break for practice in the afternoon, but since 5 or 6 o'clock, so getting up to staging is a little bit more fun than usual. Pole shuffle's coming up next. As I mentioned, that's a head-to-head race. It's 2 laps, green, white, checkered, and we're gonna be going out 9th. So our worst starting spot we can start is 3rd. Hope we can get a good jump and start on the pole or front row outside. It really doesn't matter to me. Either way, it's gonna be a 40-lap feature tomorrow. Just got done with the pole shuffle, and I have some good news for you guys. Usually I don't run too well in these. I can't even remember a good pole shuffle I had where I finished in the top 4 or top 5. Tonight we started off on a good foot. You know, we were second highest in points, so we got to go out ninth in the shuffle, and went up against Johnny Burke, was able to get him. And in these things, it really helps to have a 4-stroke because you have all that torque. Not necessarily that if you're racing, you know, a 4-stroke or 2-stroke's better. That all depends on track conditions and all that. But when it comes to solely taking off, the 4-stroke is better. And Rip the Lip Kid, how'd we do?
First.
So we beat Johnny, then we beat the 21W Jake Wheeler, had a great race, very exciting, you know, slider for slider, cross-ups, all that. And I think every pole shuffle tonight was very exciting. And what's the key term that we always use in the vlog?
Rip the lip.
Rip the lip. So that's exactly what we did. Anyway, a good start to the Winter Showdown. I know this is just kind of like a fun race, a decent car count, got some buddies here, and just a relaxing, non-points racing here in Roseburg. Oh no, it's gonna make it. My dad told me it wouldn't make it in. Trailer's a little bit of mess. Car is in. Time to head and get some food. This will all be cleaned up. Monday, Carly and I are gonna go through this trailer and clean it up and then get it ready for the next Roseburg race or whenever we're gonna take this thing. But that is gonna end today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and share. Our best pole shuffle I've ever done. I felt like we executed everything right. I was able to do every single move I wanted to and kind of predict situations, you know. There's only so much you can do in a pole shuffle, but you can also be surprised by some of the moves that people throw. Now, we only had to go through 2 rounds, but we were up against some very good cars and we were able to execute. So I am proud of that, because if you look at my past pole shuffle results, they have not been that great. So we'll see you guys for day 2. Hopefully can bring home the payday. I think it's 500 to win because we don't have 30 cars, but that's fine. It's still going to be a great racetrack and everything's hoping to go our way. See you guys on the next one tomorrow. Deuces.